What is going on, all you boob tubers out there? It's Matt with BeardiestGaming coming at you with episode 2 of Craft the World, not to be confused with World of Warcraft. Anyway, where we had last left off, our dwarves were getting their imperialism on. They had warped into this sparkling new realm of unspoilt wonder, and they had commenced. We actually had a rather large hill here, and the dwarves had commenced to just take that down to Chinatown. And actually, before we get too far, I was actually just going to finish up our basic illumination tree, so we can just continue with our. And now I have like 1,400 torches, I'll be honest. So now, and actually I'll show you why we need to keep those gravestones up. If you remember in last episode, we were attacked by a rather rotund zombie and his skinny, faceless zombie friend who had obviously picked a fight with somebody and had not gone well. But we now have plans for a slime torch, and it requires bones, and bones can be acquired from... Anyone? Skeletons, that's right. So, we will be using their remnants. Our dwarves are rather stingy, and they do enjoy their they're very frisky. Well, not just frisky, but they're very I guess consumer conscious, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking that that's probably the best word. But so now we're going to get into some of the oh my god, we're going to drown. Okay. There we go. And we're going to start our little abode. And let's see here. We're going to need some ladders eventually anyway. So let's get our basic woodworking tree down. Okay, let's see what we've unlocked. We've unlocked basic iron working. So let's see, we got basic woodworking. We now have access to basic armor. And that's going to extend our little people's lives exponentially. So we are going to want to take a look at that. Now the rope, we're going to be killing a lot of sheep for that, because we take their wool, we bind it up into a little cord, and we call it rope. Now iron, we are going to need a ready supply of iron, and that is probably going to be our next long-term goal. We're going to need to find a... Oh, we got up to level 4 already. Look at that. We got yet another little dwarven ally. We have a torch, because we obviously did not have enough of them. And we have some wheat. And I don't really want to spoil this for the dwarves, but let's see here. Let's just put this here, here, and here. That way our little dwarven friend... See, he just fell down because he's a moron. And let's see what else we can craft up. Now, this has been a long time coming, so we do need some axes, because we're dangerously short on wood. So we're going to take some of our wood, and we're going to make a 1 axe, because that's all we can afford right now. And let's equip this on the first guy we find. And now he's finally upgraded himself from chopping down trees with a stone knife to chopping down trees with a stone axe. Because despite their appearances and the airs that they put on, these guys are no better than cavemen. I mean, look at him. He's walking around barefoot. He doesn't even have shoes on. I mean, what kind of explorator goes off exploring strange new worlds with no shoes on? Come on, Lear. I mean, this guy, he's got a faux hawk. I mean, that guy, I think Doofer is going to be in Leo. I mean, Leo, I mean, what are you doing? I mean, everybody else seems to be fairly tan. I mean, what happened to Leo? I mean, he's either on the he's on the edge of death, or he's been hanging out in his mom's basement too much. Let's get Leo worked up with a club. That way he's not feeling so inadequate. And we do have some stone here. If this guy ever decides to get his ass in gear, we will have a new supply of stone, and that'll be rather handy. Okay, and night is settled in yet again. So we can expect our ghostly apparitional friend, the... Okay, thank you. What is this? That's a sheep running around with it for no reason. He's probably going to drown. I hope he does, in fact. I'm just being spiteful at this point. We got some sand and some coin. We found a buried coin. There we go. Now our dwarves have a ladder that they will not fall down on, because if they do not, then they will. If that makes any sense. And let's see what else we can craft in the meanwhile. A log bridge going, basic woodworking. Okay, we have that. Do we have, what else? Let's look at our craft tree. I think we have to go for iron before we get into this, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Alright, so we are getting low on wood. So let's take a look around. I mean, there's a pretty good swatch of woods right there. And there. This mountain, this is going to be essential later on. Although I am a little worried about going too far out because, yep, exactly. I thought there was some trees out here, but these guys are obviously... Is he chewing on that? Or is he just retarded? I'm not sure. I think he might have been chewing on that. Anyway. So yeah, we got skeletons inbound, so I don't want to go too far away from home otherwise. So let's see if we can get this chopping. Get this. Let's cut this down. And let's see, do we have a bed of leaves? Yep, we are going to need to start making some beds for our dwarves because otherwise they're going to get cranky. So let's see if we can get this going. Okay, yep, we do need some more. I just don't want to go too far away. And we're gonna brave Grunt the orc, and we're just gonna start cutting his trees down. For those of you out there, I highly do not recommend doing this to your neighbor. Otherwise you will have an insurance claim on your hands. And it'll get ugly. Okay, let's speed up time a little bit. Let's chop that down, chop that down. We're just going to try our best to chop down trees. This guy... Alright, yeah, get him! Yeah, get some! Alright, yeah, we just showed that skeleton what time it is. And judging from the solstice, judging from the angle of the moon here, I'm guessing it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe even 5 o'clock. It seems like night's about to end, though. So we do have that going for us. We do have that going for us, at least. Dwarves, scared of the dark. Little known fact. Okay, you can... Oh my god. This is what happens. I think this is where wooden walls come in, because if you don't put wooden walls and you just get these plants, and I have yet to be attacked by these. I mean, they look... I mean, if I saw a plant like that, I would be running for the hills. I don't know about anybody else, but I would be running for the hills. Okay, let's see if we can get that down. Let's see what else we can craft here. Did we get any more leaves? We haven't. Ooh, that's not good. Leaves are going to be essential. And actually, I have a good idea. Let's just kill these things. We should be able to get some leaves from here. I hope. No guarantee, though. No guarantee at all. Okay, let's see what we can do. And they're walking on them, so they obviously can't. Oh, what do we have here? Miner's book. Let's actually try some of these books out. We have quite a few of them. We have a miller's book, and this guy's a miller. So let's use it on him. Use. So he was a miller at 10 level, now he's got 19. And if I know anything from mathematics, 19 is better than 10. What else do we have? We have a smithing book. Do we have a smith handy? And we do. So let's increase his mathematics. And a miner. Do we have any miners yet? No, we have double millers though, and I don't really know why. Okay, let's craft. Let's make some basic furniture for our dwarven allies, for our little friendly people. We didn't collect anything yet? Come on, guys, you're letting me down here. Let's chop some wood down. Okay, now we should have some leaves, and we do. Outstanding. Let's make a wooden table, because we are going to need that. And we just gained yet another level. We are just burning through levels. And how many beds do we have anyway? We have 2. So let's make... Since we just hit level 5, let's be prepared for our new friend who's going to be... Let's see how many we can make. We can make 3 more. And what does that unlock for us? Basic cooking and advanced woodworking. All right, so again, spoiler alert, we're not going to be making too much cooking as of right now. What we do need to get into is this, and we need to get into this so we can unlock that. We need iron for that, as I've said before, and we have yet to do anything so about that. So got more wood, a torch, and yet another dwarf. He's going to come through. This guy looks like he's probably been into the pork and beans a little bit too much. Fowlin. I don't know. I'm keeping my eye on you, Fowlin. He's a fisher. So let's actually... So I want to get a good stitch of wood going before anything crazy happens. Okay. And let's see what does it take for this? Wooden helmet. All right. That's about all that's going to be done for that. Let's get in here, because if one thing dwarves hate... And can we actually make a hatch yet? We are going to need... Ooh, we can. So let's make that. A lot of wood. And if you look at it, it's like 5 logs. I can't imagine it would take 5 logs to make something like this. So let's see. Let's just take this. Put that right there. And we're also going to go into our equip menu. Now, let's put this on you. Make equipment. All right. Yes, we did. Outstanding. And let's put this on you because you're bald. You have a faux hawk, and despite what you may think, that is not going to do anything for us. Craft. Let's go into here. Where is it? Here it is. Here's our totem. And dwarves are pagans. I'm going to put that right there. We're going to put this here, here, here. Actually, let's cancel these out. Actually, we're going to actually have to remove this because I didn't happen to notice. He's still en route. So let's remove that. Remove that. And we're actually going to expand this. Okay, and while I'm expanding my vast horizons, I am going to cut the episode off. And when we come back, we should have a fairly well squared away abode, and we should have some decent supplies. And hopefully, we will begin our search for the iron and actually at least try to get up to speed, where we were in modern times. I don't know, what, 1,000 years ago? Let's see you next time. Peace.